Eorzeans, take 2. This is Speakers of Hydaelyn episode 7 on the 21st of February 2015. I am Lukile Bravestone, and with me today, Vero Sombrero. Hello, Vero.
Hello.
You probably noticing someone is missing. Again. Lonegan got sick. So, I mean, we can't do anything about that. So, let's hope he gets better for next week. Vero won't be here next week, so it'll probably just be a two-man show today and next week. Hopefully next week with Lonegan. So, stuff's happened over the past week. Not too much. We were all sort of waiting for the gold saucer, and am I? Just hold on. Just one last chamber thing. What did I say? Chamber. There we go. Did I just share you? I did share you. I'm just gonna talk to Vero for a sec. There we go.
Okay, hello.
Hello, Vero. Okay.
Can you... Yeah, that's what I'm
and
talking
Vero
about.
just disappeared. Okay, so as I was going to say, we've had some really massive and crazy technical difficulties, so bear with us. Yeah, so there's the patch on Tuesday. So we're finally getting the gold saucer. And they released some photos for us on... like everywhere, like on Twitter, on Facebook, on Lodestone, all that jazz. So we're gonna look at them a bit, and I don't know. Have you seen them, Vero?
Well, I'm not sure.
Let's take a look. I'm hoping that this is the right button. I've pressed the button, and the button is glowing. There we go. Okay, so they released this. This is the promotional. Are you seeing this, Vero? By the way.
I was actually going on to Facebook to watch it, but
No,
I can see
you
it
can
from
look
here.
at the stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is the promotional poster for the gold saucer. We'll probably see this hanging around in the cities and all that.
Wouldn't that be awesome to have in real life?
That would, you know what? That thing is probably gonna be something you can buy off the Square Enix shop.
That was so cool.
It is pretty cool, and it shows. But the one thing that I like the most though is the map, and I'm going to show you the map right now. There. This is the in-game map, I'm guessing. So, I mean, just you immediately notice that the map is different from the other maps in Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah, totally.
The other maps are brown and kind of boring. This one reflects how the gold saucer is, what the gold saucer is, which is just a massive theme park looking thing, and it looks big. I'm not sure how this scales, but it does look really good. And I've looked online for like people have already, because they released the press kit. So a lot of news outlets are already writing about this, and it's funny to read. Some of them actually think that this is a DLC, which I realize that they might, like, it is a DLC in the way that it is downloadable content, but this is a patch in my eyes, just because this is what Final Fantasy XIV is. And some people say that this, in an age where most games go free to play, the Final Fantasy XIV with this patch show that subscription-based MMOs are still a viable option. Because look at this. This is proper. Like, this is awesome. Now let's look at this. This is another. We've already seen a bit of this before. This looks like the lobby where you. I don't really know where this could be. This looks like a lobby area. Look at the people standing around in
Yeah,
in
kind
a
of.
circle.
You think it will be crowded the first day?
Oh my god, it's gonna be crowded. So crowded.
More crowded than Limsa or Minsa? Or Mordona?
That's hard to beat, but I mean on launch day, this is gonna be packed with people. So this is what a lot of people have been looking for. This is Triple Triad. So this is how the well, if you like, I immediately first thought that this is triple triad, but look at the selection screen on the left side there. It says General Chocobo, cardless and card X. Is this sort of your like your own personal gold saucer retainer, perhaps, that has all of your stuff? Or I don't know. I'm probably looking way too far into this, but like you can totally see that there are two options for cards here, triple triad. And I'm noticing that you can get Minfilia, Thancred, Yoriange, Y'shtola, and Papalimo and Ida. Like, you can get those as cards, and the cards looks pretty good. So we already know that you can get 80 cards from launch. So this is how it looks when you play for people walking by. This is the animation that plays when you're actually playing. The reason I know that is because in the next picture you can actually see how this looks for the player. So it looks pretty much like Triple Triad did in Final Fantasy VIII with a bit more of a 14.
It's so awesome.
It does look pretty cool. Next we have the jumping puzzle. This is a part of the gate system, I believe. The Gold Saucer active time events, which are fates in... let's see, I have a quote here. Let's see if I've just not... there we go. While enjoying the sights and sounds of the Gold Saucer, adventures may happen upon audience participatory events known as Gold Saucer active time events, or gates. Why not join in the revelry with your comrades by seeking out a nearby gate client? So it also said somewhere that every gate will be announced within the Gold Saucer. So it will be... this will be something you can participate in even if you're in the other end. You will know when the gate has spawned, I guess. That's how this looks. Just looks like a random... You have to jump to get to the top, and on top there's a little baby Chocobo. And here's another one, which I didn't really understand. There was a caption to this, but I can't remember it right now. It looks like you have to cheer a guy on. I don't understand this one. And this one, I didn't understand this one either. They just put these photos out. They said these are from gates, and that's it. This is a gate. So apparently you go walk over to a guy and you emote him. I don't know. I don't understand this. These are the mini games that we sort of saw this in a blurry screenshot in the previous episode. What's special about these are that they are just they're not really important. They're just tiny little... It says, in addition to Chocobo Racing and Triple Triad, the Gold Saucer hosts several mini-games for your entertainment. Simple yet captivating. You can never have too much time to enjoy these mini attractions. So they're just... You probably get a little bit of coins or whatever you get. Oh, that gate you have to copy and... Okay, so you have to sort of... Okay, I see. So that's... You just... Simon Says, basically. You have to do exactly like the NPC does. That it makes much more sense, because I really didn't understand that. Okay, big... Oh, this already?
Chocobo Racing!
Yes, the big one. Everyone is excited about this. I'm just gonna check. Okay. Oh, there's the minigame right there. Let's look at another minigame while we're at it. So this looks like one of those classical... hit the thing and the thing flies up and rings a bell.
Yeah,
Here's another remote thing, which I guess is cool. And this is another gate. This is the Typhoon one, which we looked at earlier. So Chocobo Racing. The only thing I care... Really? Oh yeah, Frigs. We have to talk about that as well, which I'm really excited about. I don't even know if you know about this. The mini Cactbot. It's like a lottery that's daily and weekly, and you scrape just like the you know how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scratch on the card, and if you get I I don't really know how this works, though, to be honest. I just looked at the... I haven't looked at it this well enough. Select a line to add up. This looks really cool, though. It's a lottery, basically. So that's weekly and daily. The weekly ones give you higher rewards. Now we can talk about Chocobo racing, because that's what everyone is talking about. Nope. Minigame. I should have put these in order. Now I have. Okay, so Chocobo... Chocobo racing? Let's look for... Oh, for frig's sake. Okay, there we go.
Are you mad?
Okay, I finally got it. So Chocobo racing looks pretty good. It's thanks. I do my best. So Chocobo racing looks amazing. Now I did read something though the other day, because it said that you wouldn't be able... I can hear myself feed from your headset, Vero. Is your do you have your audio turned up way much? Or
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, it's better now. You can only run forwards, which makes sense. Oh, Vero, you're too close to your mouth now. Which is fine. But I was sort of startled by it, because I thought, oh, you don't have that much control of your Chocobo? I mean, does it follow a set path? But it doesn't follow a set path. You can control your Chocobo, but you can't turn around. So you can only run forward, but other than that, you have full control of your Chocobo. Which is reassuring, because I thought, oh no, they've done a Final Fantasy 11 on this. Final Fantasy 11, you could only bet on a Chocobo, or you could put your Chocobo off for racing, but you couldn't actually race the Chocobo with the Chocobo.
Okay.
So they have a stamina system, which we're going to go into a bit later.
So
but this is a power-up pad that you're seeing right there. There's supposed to be debuffs and buffs all around the arena or the racetrack. So you can, just like Mario Kart. You can see the on the top left. You can see the race list, and you can queue up with 8 people via the duty finder.
So it's in duty finder.
It is in the duty finder, and
really?
you can take 8 people with you, and you can race together. And you can also see the stamina system at the bottom there, which I don't really understand how it's going to work. I haven't managed to find any info on that, but I'm guessing that the stamina system, or the stamina bar, is affected by how you've bred your Chocobo. Something has to. Well, we're gonna see that in the next picture, actually.
Almost like XP, don't you think?
Oh crap!
What's that?
That was secret, I think. Oh, there we go. If you look at this is the Chocobo breeding screen. So here you're seeing these are retired Chocobos. These are Chocobos that can no longer race. And if you look at the stats, you can also see the race ability thing. And on the left one, you can see increased stamina. And on the right, you can see heavy resistance. So you can what's it called? Breed them. It doesn't say what you're gonna get though. But I guess that's the beauty of nature.
Sadly, this is gibberish to me right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're making the you're understanding what I'm talking about here. You do understand the photo.
I get it, but it's so...
They're getting a baby. And their baby is gonna get either of those, or maybe both. I don't know. It looks like there's only one slot, so it's either getting the increased stamina or the heavy resistance.
We have to do some streaming on...
Oh, we're so gonna stream on Patch Day. That's for certain.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the rewards. This is the one of the rewards. This looks pretty cool. So somewhat reminding me of like Crystal Tower or like Circus or Labyrinth or World of Darkness.
I don't know why, but you know, have a king's cape. Is
Yeah.
it a cape?
In
fairy tales, they're like the dots on the.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like what's that called? The dots, the dots on the fur. Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks very
Exactly.
royal.
A little bit royal. Yeah.
So these are. These
It's
are
beautiful.
I guess you can buy this for the coins that you earn in. Oh yeah, I
That's
didn't notice that.
actually.
What's the
This is
Lalafell?
actually the most beautiful gear I've ever seen.
Really? Yeah, I guess.
Really?
What's the Lalafell holding? Some Potsy asks in chat. Oh, I just turned down my volume.
Is it a
It looks
flower?
like a flower. But is that your microphone is too close again? I can hear everything happening inside your head. Yeah, that's a flower. I don't know if that's got any significance, but maybe nothing is there. Like
Maybe.
It's always there for a reason, I guess. The mount, the Fenrir mount, looks.
It looks
Oh,
wicked.
it does indeed. This one is one of those that I really look forward to the most. There's not much to say about it though. It's pretty amazing. Like I also like the next one though. The Adamantoise or this thing.
You know what? I really want to be a Lalafell.
You do, yeah. You were so close to becoming a Lalafell. But you didn't.
But like I said, I can't do big changes.
No.
I changed my appearance once.
Yeah. You did. So that's it for the for all the pictures that we were treated with. I just noticed a fault.
Maybe Lonegan will join.
On Tuesday?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's fine by then. So I hope so. So like
if you can game, he can stream.
That is true.
You don't have to talk. You can say.
He's at his mother's though. But
yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. So we'll see.
They don't have internet up there.
They do have. They have better internet.
Barely. Oh.
They have better internet than he's got at home. Yeah, Lonegan's a slacker, but he's very sick, so I guess we can cut him some slack. You
gonna show him the picture he sent us?
Oh God, speaking of bad internet connection. You just okay. You got better now. What did you say?
Just hold on.
Looks like I'm watching a
Just hold on.
Your webcam looks like something from 2002 right now. Oh, yeah, that's how it looks. It's so sad that your internet connection sort of isn't all that good right now because okay, now we see. Okay, good. That's Lonegan right now, people. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the Relic. I know that's a bit random to just start talking about the Relic right now. Unless there's something you want to talk about the Gold Saucer, Vero, before we move on? Or are you good?
I'm afraid I will stop playing everything else and just focus on Gold Saucer.
Yeah. I'm probably, like, it's going to be hard keeping the, capping every week.
Yeah, I know.
Knowing that I'll spend a lot of time in Gold
next
Saucer.
Week, I will probably not cap next week.
Really? I will probably cap, because I'm doing my Relic, the last part of the Relic quest, which is going to continue in 2.4. But, no, sorry, 2.4? Really? In 2.51. I really wanted the Nirvana, as it's called, in its final form, before the new patch. Because with the new patch, you get a new step. Probably adding some glow to the Nirvana. I'm almost there now. I've done nothing. I have done nothing but the Relic quest the past 3 or 4 days. I have not done
I know.
anything else, and I am still struggling with the quest where I have to do Hawk. No, sorry, not Hawk Manor. Sorry, that's that's a long time since I did that. What's it called? Tamtara Deepcroft Hard.
Mhm.
I'm so tired of that dungeon.
How
No,
many times have you done it?
I just realized I did it. I've done that. I actually got it today. But before that, I had done it so many times. I'm at Stone Vigil now. I have done one of the quests I completed completely. When I do the Stone Vigil now, I've completed that. I will complete that because I've got all the other stuff is already ready to deliver it. And that means I've only got 2 quests left, in which one of them I'm halfway through. I'm stuck at the part where I have to... there's some soldiery stuff in the way. So, that's that. Vero, you're working on... What are you working on right now?
Mining.
I was sort of talking about the Relic, but let's talk about the mining. Because last time, like...
I'm mining and I'm doing my books.
2 episodes back, we talked about... Me and Lonegan talked about you leveling a miner. And we said that you had been doing it for 2 weeks. And you had only achieved level 20 or something silly.
Yeah.
And you were so defensive in chat because you happened to come to be at home then. And you were like, I'm mining right now. And today, what level are you? 40.
40.
But you just started again, didn't you? You had a hiatus there, so...
Yeah, I had some Atma.
Yeah, because you did some Atma shots.
I got my Atmas. I have been working on 2 books.
Yeah. So you've been busy.
I've been busy.
So you're probably gonna level to 50 by next week? Oh, you have to do it before Gold Saucer.
Yes.
Because you'll be...
I will probably do 1 or 2 levels tonight, one or 2 levels tomorrow as well.
Because you're not going to get anything done when Gold Saucer pops. I know it.
I
You're
know.
going to be there every day for weeks.
It's sad.
But how do you find, like, when you're doing the Atma books? Because that is, by far, like, in retrospect, the worst part of the Relic quest. There is, like, no other comparison. There, like, people can say that the Alexandrites are shit and all that jazz, but there's something about the books. There's so much in the books that needs to be done.
It's like, when I started my first book, I thought,
Yeah. But then I just...
going strong.
But then I remember how terrible that quest was to begin with. Because in the beginning, when this launched, you had to pay 1,500 mythology at the time for 1 book. And then you had to do all the shit in that book, get 1,500 more mythology, and buy a new one, and do 100 mobs, 3 dungeons, 3 fates that never spawn, and 3 leave quests, which, by the way, they didn't even know, to let you know if it was a Grand Company or regular leave quest, and sometimes the leave you're looking for isn't on the list, because you have to do some quest first, and then it will appear on the list. So,
lovely.
that was the most... That was... Oh, I'm getting so angry just thinking about how terrible that was. It's still terrible, though, because, well, it's 500 now. And it does... the fates have been adjusted.
Yeah, but it's still...
They're still up to an hour to 2 hours waiting
It still
time.
sucks to do. I've done 2 books now. I'm on my 3rd now.
The leaves are still a bit confusing because I don't understand why I can be given a leave that doesn't appear on the list.
Because you have to do...
Because you have to do 1 or 2 or 3 before it actually appears on the list. Why didn't they make room for all of the leaves on the list so that you didn't have to do 1? I don't see any...
Because that wouldn't be time consuming enough.
Yeah, that's a time sink they put in there, probably. But
You have to spend so much time on doing this shit
yeah,
that it's worth it. It's the same about my mining leaves.
yeah,
When I pick up 2 of them and I deliver them, and then 2
yeah,
other ones appear.
yeah. Because mining only has 2 each.
Yeah.
That's true. That's something they've. I don't understand why that is. That's probably some weird thing that they've put in because of RMT. I don't know.
It's 4. It's 4 in total, but you get 2
Yeah,
and
but
2.
you can only take 2 at a time.
Yeah. But no,
Oh,
if you take 2 and then you do 1 and then you go back, you can get 2 more.
you can?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Aha.
So that's...
Broke the code. Yeah.
So let's talk
But
about.
you can't have 4 at a time. You cannot.
We're.
But you can have. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can have what?
You can have 3 leaves at a time.
You can have 3 leaves at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
But you sort of have to
Yeah.
cheat the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah. We're soon gonna play Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire hack. There's the hacker. We're soon gonna play Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire, by the way, in which Vero is actually, she can win an actual prize in game, which is pretty cool. If she makes it, though, she needs to make a certain amount of points.
I'm not the smartest person.
I've sort of, like, originally the game was meant to be played by both Lonegan and Vero, because it was divided into 2 sections. One where they're both fighting for the right to play the last part, and the last part is just one person answering questions. So she's gonna do the last part. And I've replaced the really difficult questions that were supposed to be there with some simpler ones. But there's still... I don't know if you can... I mean, you have 3 options, though. You have... Yes, you have alternatives. So there's actually a chance that you can guess your way through it. So we're going to get to that very soon. But first, let's talk about what happened in the last week in our Final Fantasy lives. Vero, do you remember what you've done, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. This week I've done... Well, I've kind of already told you. I did my books. No, I didn't do my books. I did my Zodiac quest. I did my maps. I haven't really done anything special. I've done my Zodiac weapon thing, though. I streamed on... When did I stream? I can't remember when I streamed.
Tuesday?
Could it have been Tuesday? That could have been right. I think that's right. Yeah, I believe it was on reset day. Other than that, nothing much to talk about. How about you, Vero?
Are you? Oh, a bubble in my throat. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. It's just gross.
I could see the reflection of it in the screen.
Was it visible? I didn't look at you at that moment. Oh well.
I got a new bow.
It's the Circus Tower one, yeah.
We played Coil on Sunday. You remember?
Boo! I remember that. I forgot to mention that.
We cleared turn 5.
Again.
Like,
this isn't the first time we cleared turn 5. We were supposed... me personally, I'm on turn 8. Our free company is at turn 6.
Yeah, but we had to do turn 5 once more because we got a new member in the raid group.
Yeah.
And we cleared turn 5.
We did.
Hold on. Then...
Oh, there's more.
The drop.
Oh god, how could I forget? I mentioned this though in my stream, but do go ahead and explain it in your own words.
And
this is
the bow dropped.
Bowgate 2015.
It dropped a bow, and I was the only bard in the raid group, so I needed. And obviously, it was mine. But then I left before I got it.
She left before the roll was over. And the bow... We got the beautiful text in our chat. unable to obtain the elegant composite bow. And it was... Oh, the defeats. The feeling of defeat. Like, everyone wanted that bow. And
you went through that thing,
yeah,
that,
which is
portal.
also called the exit.
And I was like, oh, we're gonna go to turn 6 now.
Since
I was in my own world.
You're sure? Everyone was so salty when when that happened. I was like, eh. Oh, good. You didn't... Oh, the saltiness.
But I got another bow, and it's so much prettier. And cooler.
Not from Coil, though.
No, but we're obviously gonna do it again.
Are we doing that again? Turn 5? No.
Yeah, we're farming it. Just wait.
I am not going back to turn 5. They can nerf that to hell and back, but I just really hate turn 5. Not going back. Okay. Anything else you did the last week before we go into Gillionaire?
I mined.
You mined.
That's it. That's about it. And I've been doing World of Darkness.
Yeah.
A lot. That's about it. A very boring week, really.
Yeah. Do you want to get started?
I've been leveling my retainer.
You have?
I got 2 retainers, and now the second one
is level 50?
It's level 15.
15? Oh, you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Long way. Want to play some Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire?
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Here it is. This is a sort of a pilot. We really, like, in the long run, we would want this to be like a proper part where people can actually call in and be actual members. Sorry, actual members? Actual participants in this. But right now it's going to be between Vero and Lonegan. Right now it's just Vero, so she's going to fight alone for the title and the stuff that she's going to get. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire? Okay, welcome to...
There was no sound in...
No, you're not going to hear this.
Okay.
You're not treated with such good stuff. As you can see, we're obviously supposed to have Lonegan here. Lonegan is not here, and this is not the window we're supposed to be in. But I just wanted to go through the rules real quick. So, we're gonna go into another screen any second now.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's go on the rules. You're gonna get questions. You have to answer each question. And you can spend as much time as you want on each question. Each question you get right, you get 9 points.
Can I answer tomorrow?
No, you have to answer today. So there is a there is a time limit, of course, in that sense.
So there is a time limit.
Yes, there is.
You just said
but
wasn't.
There's no clock.
Okay.
If you answer wrong, you lose 5 points. The lowest score you can get is 0. It doesn't go below 0. So you have to get 50 points or more in order to win. Do you want to win? In order to win. Sorry, I just turned into Austin Powers character. I forgot what I was saying even. Oh yeah, you want to look at what you want to win? Let's look at it.
You're so weird.
It's supposed to be here. It's not here. Okay. Well, Vero, you'll just have to imagine what you're gonna win. You're gonna win the Mog suit. The full Mog suit. Okay. Let's play Heartbeat. Okay, so the questions will be asked, and you will also see them in the window below me, and you can spend as much time as you want on each question. Do you understand?
But not tomorrow.
But you cannot wait until tomorrow. You'll have to answer today. Okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play Heartline. Question 1. Eorzea is made up of a massive continent and outlying islands. What is the name of the continent? Is it A. Vilbrand, B. Aldenard, C. Dravania?
Is it...
You can spend as much time as you want. And don't look in chat.
No, I'm not.
People are obviously going to type the answer in the chat.
Say it again, please.
Eorzea is made up of a massive continent and outlying islands. What is the name of the continent? Is it A. Vilbrand? Is it B. Aldenard? Or is it C. Dravania?
Is it B?
You select. Is B your final answer?
Yes.
You selected B, Aldenard. You could have answered Vilbrand, and you could have answered Dravania. You went for Aldenard, and Aldenard is... correct! That means you get 9 points, and we move on to the next question. The next question. Vilbrand is the island in which Limsa Lominsa is situated. What is the name of the channel that separates Vilbrand from Aldenard? Is it A. Strait of Merlwub, B. Strait of Merlthor, or C. Strait of Limlane?
Okay, I'm not watching in the chat. My hands are here.
If you go to the Skype window and just full screen me, you can see everything. That way you don't see the chat. Oh, you have? Okay, good. So, what is the name of the channel that separates Vilbrand from Aldenard? Is it A. Strait of Merlwub, B. Strait of Merlthor, or C. Strait of Limlane?
I have no idea. Is it C, maybe?
What makes you think C is the right answer?
I don't know.
You don't know? The
No.
name Limlane does not ring a bell to you?
Not at the moment.
No? Then you'll just have to gamble.
I am gambling.
So your final answer is C.
Yes.
You selected C, Strait of Limlane.
Ugh.
You could have gone for Merlthor. You could have gone for Merlwib. You didn't. You went for Strait of Limlane.
Yeah.
And the
My
Strait...
first thought was B, but I thought it won't be B and B.
Okay, you could have gone for B. If you went for B, you would have won. That is the right answer, but you answered the wrong.
You can't put B twice.
I can. I can do
No.
whatever I want. So that means that your score is now... Can you guess?
0.
Your score is 4. And we play the next question. What is the name of the sea surrounding Vilbrand's southern coast? Vilbrand is where Limsa Lominsa is situated. Is it A. Maelstrom Sea, B. Barracuda Sea, or C. Rotana Sea?
So it's surrounding Limsa Lominsa.
Surrounding Limsa Lominsa.
Mm-hmm. Maelstrom is in Limsa Lominsa. So
is that your final answer?
it's A.
You selected A. Maelstrom Sea.
My first thought was B again, but you can't.
Could have I been this mean and put it on B again?
No, but it's Maelstrom, isn't it? Maelstrom storm.
Well, the correct answer is not A. The correct answer is C, the Rotano Sea, which means
D?
you're now left with 0 points. As we go on to the next question. At what deck would you be finding yourself if you were standing in the Coral Tower? This is in Limsa Lominsa. A, the lower decks. B, the upper decks. Or C, the airship landing.
Airship landing, maybe?
What makes you think airship landing?
I don't know.
Are you... When you...
That was my first thought.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
If you were standing in the Coral Tower, you believe you would be standing in the airship landing?
No, I wouldn't. I was just kidding. It was probably...
Why are you
upper decks.
kidding?
I don't know.
Why are you going for...
I know, it's upper decks. Obviously, it's
Why
upper
didn't you
decks.
say upper decks? Because if you did, you would have been right. The correct answer is B, upper decks. You're now going to see
realized.
a picture. I'm going to show you a picture and then you'll see the question. Let's look at the picture. Tell me when you're done looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What? Oh shit! I just moved it. Oh shit! I moved it. Lukile is on the. Lukile is on the. This flag belongs to which Eorzean city-state? Is it A, Alamigo, B, Hydaelyn, or C, Garlemald?
Alamigo.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You have selected Alamigo. You could have gone for Hydaelyn or Garlemald. You went for A, Alamigo, and Alamigo is correct.
Yay!
Which means you're back to 9 points. As we go on to the next question. Ul'dah is governed by what two institutions? A, the Crown and the Parliament. B, the President and the Chamber of Rule. Or C, the Sultanate and the Syndicate.
You know, I don't know.
You'll just use the process of elimination. What do you know of Ul'dah? Try to eliminate answers that don't make sense.
The middle, maybe.
So the President and the Chamber of Rule is not something you'd think Ul'dah would be ruled by.
Maybe not.
Ul'dah is governed by what two institutions? The Crown and the Parliament, the President and the Chamber of Rule, or the Sultanate and the Syndicate?
Can I just answer? The Sultanate and the Syndicate? I don't know. I just answer that.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You selected the Sultanate and the Syndicate. That means you don't think it's the Crown and the Parliament, the President and the Chamber of Rule. The Sultanate and the Syndicate is correct. Which means you now have 18 points.
Yay!
I almost said 81. Question number 7. Which of the following characters are not member of the Ul'dah Syndicate? A, Lord Lolorito. B, Teleji Adeleji. Or C, Nanamo Olnamo. I'm sorry about the difficulty of these questions, but
I have no clue, but I'm guessing the Lord.
You're guessing that the Lord is not a part of the Syndicate. Lord Lolorito, is that your final answer?
Yes.
You didn't go for Telegia the Leggy. If you'd gone for Telegia the Leggy, you would have been wrong. Which means it's either Lord Lolorito or Nanama Ulnamo who's not a part of the Syndicate. You said A, Lord Lolorito, and that is wrong. Lord Lolorito, sorry, Nanama Ulnamo is the Sultana, so she is not a part of the Syndicate. Which means, how many points do you? I've already forgotten. -5. So you have 13 points. As we move on to question number 8. You're standing at the gate of Nald, looking out. What's on the other side of the gate? Is it A, Central Thanalan, B, Western Thanalan, or C, Southern Thanalan?
Gate of Nald. Isn't that Central Thanalan? Isn't it?
I can't say yes or no. I'm asking you.
I think it is.
You're answering A, Central Thanalan. Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
Is it your final answer, or are you locking in your answer? Okay.
Yes.
You went for A, Central Thanalan. You're standing at the gate of Nald, looking out, and you believe Central Thanalan is facing you in the eye. I can tell you right now that that is correct. Which means you now have 22 points.
Huzzah!
And we move on to the next question. What is the name of the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah? Is it A,
Don't even.
Hall of Sands, B,
The quicksand.
Sands of Time, or C, I will finish, or C, the Quicksand?
I know this. The quicksand. Isn't it?
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Pretty sure.
You answered C, the Quicksand. That is correct.
Yep.
Which means you are now at 31 points. You're still there. Things are getting serious now because this is actually one of the last questions. Complete the Gridanian quote. Each tree, each shrub, each leaf, each blade of grass, we treat them as our own sons and daughters. And for that, we are loved by the what or who? A, Mughals, B, woods, or C, trees?
It must be woods, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
What made you think that,
It
though?
makes most sense. But why would you write Mughals there? That's my thought.
Mughals live in the woods. But would it make sense? You'll have to...
Vet du hva?
Oh, you just said something in Norwegian. Awesome. That's when you know it's serious.
I'm answering Mughals.
Okay.
I'm just answering Mughals.
You're going for Mughals. I mean, you're going for Mughals.
How can you be loved by the woods?
It is Gridania. Let me repeat the quote, okay? Each tree, each shrub, each leaf, each blade of grass, we treat them as our own sons and daughters. And for that, we are loved by the what?
So it is the woods.
Is it the woods? I cannot give you any answers.
Can I call a friend?
We are planning to put that in, but not in the pilots. Sorry.
I'm just answering Moogles.
You're going for Moogles.
It's wrong.
Even
I
though
know
you
it's wrong.
initially wanted trees.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, woods. Okay. So you're locking your answer on Moogles. You think Moogles makes more sense in this?
No.
No?
But
This
I
is
got a feeling
if you
that
fail on this question, you have lost the game.
I know. I think it's woods, but I got a feeling it might be the Moogles.
Okay, last time I'm gonna repeat this now and try to put in the word you think is correct. Each tree, each shrub, each leaf, each blade of grass, we treat them as our own sons and daughters, and for that we are loved by the...
When you're saying it like that, I think it's the woods.
Why? Okay. Are you still going for Moogles?
Yeah.
Vero, you have made a decision, and either way, it's gonna change the game.
I must lay down.
You could have gone... Your initial gut feeling was woods. You said Moogles, and I have to say that that was a bad decision. That was the wrong answer, which means you have lost.
It was the woods, wasn't it?
You have lost 4 points. You're down to 27.
It was the woods, wasn't it?
The correct answer is B, the woods. Now,
of course it was.
Here's a deal I can make with you. I have the original questions here that were meant to be in Heartline. They are difficult, but if you make 2 of them correct, you will get, like, for each correct answer, you will get 15 points.
Okay.
If you get 1 wrong, you will lose 10 points. Is that a deal? You can do 5 of them. Okay, let's do that. Let's play the really hard one that I didn't really think she'd ever get to. Let's play this! What was the name of the Garlean legatus, often referred to as the Black Wolf? Is it A, Nail van Darnus, B, Gaius van Balsar, or C, Nerotol Skeva, or Skaeva? This is hard. This is... yeah. I mean, this is hard for you. Vero is not very a lore kind of gal.
Just answering.
You're playing for 15 points. This will bring you up a lot.
Niall.
You're going for Nail van Darnus.
Yeah.
Let's see, I just need to get my stuff up here. You're going for Nail van Darnus. Is that your final answer? Locking your answer?
Yes. I need my pillow again.
Vero. You answered Nail van Darnus. And it is wrong.
Is it Nero?
It is... it's Gaius van Balsar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's not all lost. You still have 4 more tries. Let's go for the next question. What is the general term for what the Garlean military calls centuriae? Is it A, platoon, B, battalion, or C, company?
Battalion?
What makes you go for battalion?
I think I've heard the word before.
You've heard the word battalion?
Yeah. I think I have.
So you're locking your answer on battalion. Centuriae. You might be royally screwing up right now. And if you do, you still have 1 last chance, but that means you need to get all 3 next questions correct. You went for B, battalion. And that answer is... wrong. You now have 7 points. Next question. What is the highest rank you can achieve in the Garlean military? Is it A, Toll, B, Van, or C, Ja?
Ja.
You're going for Ja. Final answer.
Hiya!
You just went for Ja on C.
A, B, C.
I'm going to tell you now what they are called when you look at what they actually mean. Toll means tribunus.
Oh,
Van
okay.
means legatus. And C, yay, means high legatus, which means it's correct!
Yay!
You now have...
Yay!
Yay! You now have 22 points. So you need to get the next ones correct. Next question, please. What Garlean officer is often called the White Raven? Is it A, Livius Has Junius, B, Nail Van Darnus, or C, Nero Tolskava?
So here are two names I've seen before.
Two names.
Yep. Nail and Nero.
Okay. So which one do you think is the White Raven?
Livia?
You want to go for A? Livia.
Yes.
Such a roller coaster of a ride, this thing. If you've answered this wrong, you have lost the chance to win the Moogle suit, which means you'll have to fight for it in another round. You answered A, Livia Sass Junius, and that is unfortunately wrong. Which means
it's okay. I got my Furby.
You have lost the competition. And that means...
Isn't he cute?
Vero. That means that the prize will pass on for next week, the Moogle attire. And
I'm gonna read up
you're gonna have to read up some shit, because... You did pretty good, though, at the end.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
Vero.
on.
We're not done yet. I have to roll the credits, Vero.
Yeah, just continue talking.
But can I roll the credits?
Yeah.
Okay, I can roll the credits. We'll be back after the credits, though, but just keeping with the...
I'm back.
Well, we're keeping with the illusion that this is a game show, so Vero, just be quiet for a bit. Right, back. So that was Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire. Now, as I said before, we really want people that are watching to join us in this, so that it will actually be a proper contest. Vero, your sound is muted, by the way. So you did good, but you screwed up at the end. But I understand the questions were a bit too hard. Get wrecked, Vero. So yeah. I just noticed that we have a Moogle just flying at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, that's your monk guide.
I got this from...
Like, we're all sort of defeated now. Like, well...
Can I get one in a bar too? As well?
No.
Would you bother make me one?
No, I wouldn't bother make you one. I think... that's all for today. Like, we really want to do some more game streaming, though.
Is this true?
Vero, please do not do this. That's page 1, yes. Vero, what are you doing?
You don't know. It was a letter from Mr.
Oh.
Happy.
You know what? I made that guidebook.
Yeah.
Okay, now
But
let's
it's-
move on.
Whatever.
Let's move on with the last part of the show, which is just us talking about what's coming next. So the next episode is on the 28th, which is after the Gold Sorceress launch. We will stream on Tuesday at Patch Day with our first impressions of the patch.
But I'm not gonna be here during the
Vero
weekend.
is not going to be here on Saturday, so it's just going to be me and Lonegan. Hopefully Lonegan will be back. If Lonegan's not back, though, I don't think I'm be able to have a show. Because just me talking bullshit on my own is not fun. So, remember to follow us on Twitter, @SpeakersXIV. And what time? Oh yeah, what time are we streaming on Tuesday? Tuesday. I just
don't
have
know.
to think when Lonegan is, because Tuesday, let's say 4 or 5, we can play later, like we can play all day for all I care.
I got the whole day,
Yeah,
actually.
I think around
Like,
6 or 7, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, or earlier.
12,
Yeah, even 12.
8 in the morning.
So we're talking GMT here. So, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
So I'll probably post that on Twitter when we'll actually go live with that. Until then, I'll think we'll just have to wrap this up. I am Lukile Bravestone, and Vero Sombrero is right there. We will be back on the 28th at 8 p.m. GMT. Make sure to catch us then, and hit that follow button if you're just passing by. See you then, guys! This is Speakers of Hydaelyn.